Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, Jamaica have been relegated to Group 3 of the Davis Cup tournament after a dramatic day of tennis at the Eric Bell Centre in Kingston, where the home team lost their Group 2 qualifier 3-2 to Barbados. Now, with a tie locked at 1-1 from the opening day, Barbados took the lead when Darian King and Hayden Lewis won the doubles match 3-6, 6-4, 6-4. Blaise Bicknell levelled the tie at 2-2 with a 6-1, 6-love win over King. But Jamaica's most successful Davis Cup player, Roland Randy Phillips, could not close out the win as he lost his reverse match 4-6, 6-1, 6-2 to Capo Marshall. We'll have a full review of this in Primetime Sports Monday. Now, President of the Jamaica Hockey Federation, Fabian Stewart, says the plan for the next FIH Men's Hockey Fives World Cup is already in motion as the association looks to build on its inaugural appearance in Oman last month. Despite not winning a game in Oman, the Men's Hockey Fives team created history by booking their place in the global event for the first time. Stewart, in his post-World Cup debriefing, says in order to compete at the highest level, there needs to be greater focus on the development of the sport from the grassroots level.
Hockey, based on what we've experienced at the international level, requires a fundamental basis for us to continue and to sustain that performance. It doesn't start at the top. It really doesn't start. We've done the 6 years of our planning in order to get us there. We now have to backfill, so to speak, so that we have the foundation appropriately structured to keep us in that level.
TVJ Sports has been reliably informed that forward Kimani Arboin has returned to Arnett Gardens Football Club. Arboin, who it is understood went on trial in Tanzania, returned to the island last Saturday and was in training with the Junglists. When TVJ Sports spoke to team manager Peter Telwell, he confirmed that Arboin's move to the African continent was in fact for a trial and not a transfer. TVJ Sports reported that the 26-year-old moved to Tanzania on January 1. Arboin has not been included in the Arnett Gardens squad that will take on Tivoli Gardens in the West Kingston Derby this evening. Meanwhile, Arnett, as we told you, could jump to second in the Ray and Neville Jamaica Premier League standings with a win over Tivoli Gardens in the West Kingston Derby as part of a double-header at the Stadium East complex this evening. The Junglists are on 33 points in fourth and could leapfrog defending champions Mount Pleasant via goal difference, while Tivoli Gardens are in fifth on 31 points. Now, in the early encounter, Harbourview looked to turn their season around as they tackle Humble Iron. The Stars of the East are winless in 3 games with 16 points and in 11th position, while Humble Iron are not far from them in 10th on 18 points. Now, the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey will host the 2026 FIFA World Cup final on July 19, while the Azteca Stadium in Mexico City will stage the opening game on June 11. Mexico is one of 3 countries co-hosting the expanded 48-team tournament, along with the United States and Canada. They have hosted 2 World Cups on their own in 1970 and 1986. Canada's first game will take place in Toronto on June 12, with Dallas hosting a record 9 matches. The Azteca was the venue for Argentina striker Diego Maradona's famous Hand of God goal against England in the 1986 quarterfinals. FIFA President Gianni Infantino announced the plans on Sunday and also revealed the third-place playoff match will take place in Miami. The semi-finals of the tournament have been handed to Dallas and Atlanta. And that's it for your midday sports report. Shane?
And that's a midday news. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the News Sports and Production teams, have a good afternoon.